Hello everyone! So magandang araw po. So sa video na to ay ituturo ko po sa inyo kung paano gamitin or kung paano i-accomplish ang DepEd prescribed or electronic IPCRF or the Individual Performance Commitment and Review Form. So ito po ay this 2019-2020 school year. So ano ba yung dapat nating i-prepare para dito sa pag-accomplish ng ating electronic IPCRF? Syempre ang ating COT rating and ang ating QET rating. So kailangan may COT na tayo, yung subject, naka-ready na yung scores or yung grade from our observer. I-input natin dito yung COT rating natin per objective, and then ilalak natin yung COT once na natapos na tayo. Next one is for objective 8 and until 13, lalagyan natin din ito ng ating rating for efficiency and timeliness, and after that, ipa-finalize natin siya para nakalock na or naka-finalize na, hindi na pwedeng i-edit ng iba yung ating form kasi dito pwede tayong maglagay ng password. Okay, so before we begin editing, kailangan kita natin sa taas, merong yellow button dito na nakasulat is enable editing. So, hindi itong enable content po ha. Yung nakalagay pa is enable editing. So, kung yun pa yung nakalagay, i-click mo muna yung yellow button na yun na nakalagay is enable editing para may edit po natin yung ating form. So, now, let's scroll down and let's begin editing or i-input na po natin. Okay, so now, magsisimula po tayo sa name of employee or syempre, your name. So, sa paglalagay ng name of employee, dapat you'll start with last name, first name, and then middle initial. And it should be in a capital letter or caps lock. So, say for example, for my last name, my first name, and my middle name. So, this is not my real name. This is just an example para makita po ninyo how to type the name of employee or to type your name. So, this IPCRF is for teachers 1 to 3 and SPET 1 to 4 as well as for a special science teacher 1 to 2. Okay, so now let's type in the position. So, here, hindi pala natin itatype ang position because we have here the drop-down list or itong drop-down arrow. I-click natin siya and you will choose from the positions here. So, I will choose, for example, teacher 3. For employee ID, so wala siyang drop-down list. You will type in your employee ID. So, for example, I will type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as my employee ID. For the employment status naman po, we have drop-down list. Click lang natin tong arrow. We'll choose from regular, permanent, provisional, substitute, and contractual. So I will choose the regular, permanent. For the age, we have drop-down button. So I will choose, for example, 46 to 50 if that's my age. So for sex, there is a drop-down list, male or female. So just click. For the level taught, so may drop-down list siya pero hindi ko siya magamit. Ang i-answer natin dito is elementary, if you are in elementary, or high school, if it is. So, for the grade level taught, there is a drop-down list also. So, I will choose, for example, grade 5. Okay, so for the subject taught, kung ano yung tinuturo yung subject, may drop-down list ulit yan po. So, I will choose all subjects. Next is lipat na po tayo dito sa bandang gitna. You will type in the name of your rater. So, katulad ng pagta-type nyo sa name nyo, last name muna, then first name, then middle initial. So, your rater could be your master teacher, your head teacher, or your principal. If you are teacher 1 to 3. So, I will type in say for example, this is the name of my rater and his position. May drop-down list po ulit tayo. For example, his position is Master Teacher 2. And then for the date of review, so you will type in first the year and then the month and then the day. So year, month, for example, August, and for the day is 10, for example. Okay. So, ayan. Next is number of years in teaching. May drop down list ulit tayo, 0 to 3, 4 to 10, and more than 10 years. So, kayo nang bahala kung ano yung sagot nyo dyan kasi syempre, kanya-kanyang sagot tayo dyan. For the highest degree obtained, may drop-down list, bachelor, master's, or doctorate. For the area of specialization, we have choices also, English hanggang TLE. So, say for example, I will choose English as my area of specialization. Now, going to the right pa, we have here the division. For example, may drop-down list ulit tayo. Ayan po, wait lang po. Okay. Yan, for the division, may drop-down list lang tayo. So, medyo hindi lang siya gumagana at the moment. So, ito-type ko na lang muna siya. For example, is Batangas. For the district or municipality, so, kunwari na lang is Cuenca. For school ID, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, ikaw magta-type ng school ID nyo. For the school name, so for example, Cuenca Elementary School is the name of my school. For the school type, we have drop-down list, urban or rural. For the school size, we have drop-down list, small, medium, large, or very large. For the curricular classification, we also have drop-down list from kinder to grade 6, and so on. So, kayo na po yung bahalang mag-explore kasi nandiyan naman yung choices ng inyong ilalagay dyan. So, nakalagay dito, encoding status, editing new. Ibig sabihin, we are on the process of editing pa this form. We haven't locked it yet and we haven't finalized it yet. Okay, so by the way, dito tayo nag-i-encode sa sheet na to or sa tab na to kung saan ang nakalagay is encoding. So, hindi tayo maglalagay dito sa 1, sa 2, and sa 3 kasi pag naglagay na tayo dito sa encoding, automatically magkakaroon na ng laman si part 1, part 2, and part 3 natin para ready to print na tayo later on. So, dito, kailangan nating i-ready dito is, syempre, yung ating COT na graded or rated na ng ating observer. So, let's begin with CRA 1. So, for objective 1, ayan, maglalagay tayo ng rating dito for objective 1 which is the applied knowledge of content within and across the curriculum teaching areas. Say for example, ang rate natin dito is 7 kasi ang grade dito is starts from 1 until 7. No, 1 is the lowest and 7 is the highest grade na matatanggap ninyo. And then automatically dito sa right side may RPMS 5-point scale na malalabas dyan once na mag-enter ka ng grade mo dito sa rating. So, for objective number 2, using a range of teaching strategies that enhance learner achievement, literacy, and numeracy skill. For example, you got 8 on your COT. And then for objective 3, which is applied range of teaching strategies, for example, is 6 again. And then for objective 4, which is manage classroom structure. So you got 5 from your observer. And then for objective 5, which is manage learners' behavior, you got 6. For objective 6, which is use differentiated appropriate experiences, for example, you got 5. For objective number 7, which is plan, manage, and implement sequence teaching and learning processes, ayan, for example, is you got, okay, for example, is you get 7. So, yan, scroll lang natin pababa. Makikita natin dito is date observed. Okay, for the date observed, syempre, ilalagay mo is yung date kung kailan ka in-observe, start again from the year, and then a month and the date. For example, is 2020, October 5. Okay. So, yan. Nakapag-encode na tayo ng COT number 1 natin. Meron na rin siyang automatic na RPMS 5-point scale nagkaroon na rin siya ng average dito sa right side. And nagkaroon na rin siya dito sa Q or sa quality. Okay, so after that, i-click na natin tong lock COT number 1 para hindi na siya may edit ng iba if ever may mag-open nitong file mo din kasi nakalock na siya. Well, nasa iyo naman yung password nito. Dahil nilock mo siya, pwede mo pa rin siyang i-unlock if may kailangan pang i-edit. Since ang mag-accomplish ng part 1 na to is ang rater. So, maganda nga na meron siyang ang password. Diba? Okay, so let's click lock COT. Ayan, medyo hindi lang siya gumana at the moment. Okay, say for example, natapos ka ng mag-encode ng grade mo dito sa COT number 1. Going back dito sa ating lock, kiklik natin itong lock COT 1. Okay, and then you will type your password. So, kayong bahala kung ano yung password na gusto nyong ilagay and double-click enter. So, yan, na-lock na natin itong COT number 1 na natin and hindi mo na siya pwedeng i-edit yung taas na part kasi na-lock na siya. If gusto mo siyang balikan, you will click unlock COT. Okay, so ito, ang ipapakita ko sa inyo is accomplished na siya. Naglagay ako dito ng ariling panlipunan and then yung COT rating for MTB, naglagay ako ng COT rating. And dito, maglalagay tayo ng COT rating. And then, if na-accomplish mo na yung for COT mo, don't forget to lock, enter the password, and double-click enter. Yan, and ilalock natin siya lahat. Okay, so once na-lock mo na siya, punta tayo dito sa right side kasi nandito ang letter E for efficiency and letter T for timeliness. So, dito, si rater mo, lalagyan ka niya ng grade dito or ng score. So, yan, i-encode lang din siya dyan. And then, automatically, magkakaroon ka na dito ng score and then rating and the final rating, which is this. So, this is just an example. So, this is for the very satisfactory, the 4.435. Under that, you will type the name of your principal or the approving authority. And then below, may drop-down list kung ano ang designation niya. Once natapos na siya, i-click mo na itong Finalize Part 1. Ibig sabihin, tapos mo nang gawin yung Part 1 na to, which is yung pag-encode ng details mo, ng information mo, and ng COT rating mo. Pwede mo nang i-click ang Finalize Part 1. Okay, so once done in the part 1 for the COT and the QET ratings, we are going to finalize this part na. So we'll click Finalize Part 1. And type in your chosen password. And click Enter twice. So once na-finalize na, your data has been saved and nag-color pink na siya. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo na siya pwedeng i-edit without clicking the unfinalize and the unlock and entering your password. So, walang ibang makakapagbago niyang scores mo dito sa e-IPCRF. Let's now move on to the core behavioral competency. So, madali lang sa part na to. This is for you, ratee. Again, yung part 1 is to be accomplished by your rater and part 2 is to be accomplished by yours, which is ikaw yung ratee. So, yan. I-tick mo lang yung mga boxes. So, dito sa sample kung ito, nakatick na siya. Yan, madali lang siya, diba? So, for self-management, teamwork, professionalism, service orientation, results focus, innovation, kung ano meron ka dyan sa attitudes na yan, sa characteristics na yan. So, just tick in the box. And after that, click Finalize Part 2 and enter your chosen password. Okay. Ayan. So, nag-pink na siya and your data has been saved. Ibig sabihin, tapos na tayo sa paggagawa or sa pag-encode ng ating e-IPCRF. Nasa na yung ginawa mo? Nandito na siya sa part na to, sa part 1, sa part 2, and sa part 3. Ayan na siya. So, nandito sa right side, yung grade na inilagay mo kanina sa part 2. Ito yung sa part 3, summary. So, lahat ng yan is printable. Just click File and click Print. Okay, so yun po. Kung may natutunan po kayo sa paggamit or sa pag-encode or sa pag-accomplish ng IPCRF, so comment down below kung ang gusto nyo naman pong malaman is kung ano yung mga supporting documents, mga MOVs, supporting papers na dapat nyong ilagay para makakuha ka ng 5 or 4 as your rate or as your score. So, thank you for watching.